At just 18, Maya stood in the lobby of a five-star hotel, clutching her small suitcase, her heart pounding. It was supposed to be a simple night. Checking in after a long flight, nothing more. But instead of a welcome, she got stares, whispers, and a cold rejection. "We're full," the receptionist said, eyes scanning her from head to toe. What they didn't know was that Maya wasn't just another teenager looking for a room. She was the new owner, the heir to the building they worked in. Cameras caught every insult, every smirk. But in just 9 minutes, the truth would explode, and the same people who humiliated her would beg for forgiveness. Watch until the end to see how one girl turned humiliation into justice. Wait a second. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. Maya Carter had grown up hearing her father's voice echo in her dreams. Build something that lasts longer than hate. Her father, a self-made black entrepreneur, had spent his life fighting prejudice in the business world. When he passed away a year earlier, he left her his legacy, the Crystal Bay Hotel, a shining symbol of what he believed in: excellence, equality, and pride. But Maya was still only 18, fresh out of high school, taking online business classes and learning how to manage what she'd inherited. She wanted to see how the hotel truly ran without her presence. So she planned a secret visit, no announcement. No escorts, no fancy car, just her, a backpack, and a hope that her father's staff lived by his values. That night, as she stepped into the marble-floored lobby, she expected warmth. Instead, she found icy stares and dismissive glances that told her she didn't belong. The receptionist, an older woman named Karen, barely looked up when Maya approached. "Reservation?" she asked flatly. "Yes," Maya said softly, giving her name. Karen typed for a moment, then frowned. "There's no booking under that name. And we're full tonight," Maya blinked. "Could you check again, please? Maybe under corporate?" Karen cut her off. "I said we're full. Try somewhere cheaper, sweetheart." Behind her, 2 white tourists walked up without reservations. Karen's tone instantly changed, warm, polite, offering sweets and wine service. Maya watched, stunned. She stepped aside, trying to stay calm, but humiliation burned through her chest. She'd seen racism before, but not here, not in her father's hotel. The security guard approached, his voice low but firm. "Miss, if you're not a guest, you'll have to leave." Maya's throat tightened. "I just wanted a room." The guard pointed toward the door. "Then go find one somewhere else." A couple nearby whispered, "Why is she even here dressed like that?" Maya gripped her suitcase, tears threatening to spill. But something inside her snapped. Her father hadn't fought all his life for her to walk away quietly. She opened her phone and scrolled to her assistant's contact. "Hey," she whispered. "This is Maya. I'm at the Crystal Bay. The staff just kicked me out." Her assistant's shocked voice echoed through the phone. "Wait, you mean they don't know who you are?" Maya's trembling stopped. "No," she said firmly, "but they're about to." 9 minutes. That's all it would take to change everything. 2 black cars pulled up outside the hotel. The manager rushed in, followed by 3 board members. Karen froze mid-sentence as Maya stood calmly near the lobby fountain. "Maya Carter?" the manager stammered. You're... "Yes," she said. "The owner. My father built this place. I wanted to see how you treated guests." The color drained from his face. The receptionist's mouth hung open. Maya pointed toward the security cameras. "Roll them back. Let's watch how your team greets people who don't look rich enough." On the screen, every cruel smirk, every dismissive glance played out in sharp clarity. Karen tried to explain, but the words crumbled in her mouth. The guard looked down ashamed. Maya's voice was steady, though her heart was pounding. "You didn't just refuse me a room. You refused respect, humanity, and everything this hotel was built for." She turned to the manager. You have 10 minutes to collect their uniforms. They're done, Karen whispered. Please, I didn't mean... Maya's eyes met hers. You meant exactly what you said. You didn't think you'd have to answer for it. 9 minutes later, they walked out. The lobby fell silent. By morning, the security footage was all over social media. Millions watched as an 18-year-old black girl was denied service at her own hotel and then reclaimed her power with quiet strength. Maya didn't gloat or post angry messages. Instead, she released a simple statement. Racism isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a smile that vanishes when you walk in the room. At the Crystal Bay, that ends today. She launched a new hiring initiative that focused on empathy, inclusion, and youth opportunity. Formerly discriminated applicants were given fair chances, and every staff member underwent equality training. Within months, the Crystal Bay became a national symbol of transformation, a place where change didn't just happen, it was built. Still, when Maya walked through that same lobby weeks later, the memory lingered. The humiliation, the shock, the way they'd looked at her like she didn't belong. But now she walked taller, stronger, because she knew she'd turned pain into purpose. She touched the gold plaque on the wall that read, "Founded by Charles Carter," continued by Maya Carter, and smiled. Her father had once told her, "Legacy isn't what you leave behind. It's what you build when they try to tear you down." Now she understood. Looking into the camera during an interview, Maya said softly, "This isn't about revenge. It's about reminding the world kindness is the real luxury." Then she smiled, eyes bright with determination. "So, where are you watching from? And what would you have done in my place?" Take care.